I pray this over the climate of my home. Have you ever had one of those days where you have to stop and think, what is happening right now? I know I have. The other day, I spilled coffee all over myself, then soup all over the floor. One thing after another just kept piling up. I could feel that my mood was shifting. Frustration was rising. Overwhelm started to set in. I could tell that I was starting to affect the atmosphere of our home. Halfway through the day, I caught myself and I realized I had a choice. I could let frustration settle in or I could pause and reset. So I laughed it off. I cleaned it up. And I chose joy instead. The climate of our home does not get to decide how our day goes. We do. When I feel the atmosphere starting to shift, this is where I stop and pray. Here are 3 scriptures that I pray over the climate of our home. Number 1, Joshua 24:15. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I will pray, Lord, I choose you again today. I dedicate this home to you, not just in words, but how we speak, how we respond, and how we love one another. Let our home be led by your presence and not by our emotions. Number 2, Romans 14:19. So then, let us pursue what makes for peace for the mutual upbuilding. I will pray, God, help us pursue peace on purpose. When I can feel stress rising and I feel impatient, remind me to pause before reacting. Help me to choose words that build and not tear down. Teach me to protect the atmosphere of our home with intention. Number 3, Colossians 3:15. And let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in one body. Be thankful. I will pray, Jesus, I ask that your peace would rule here in our home. The kind of peace that shapes our tone, our reactions, and our conversations. Fill our home with gratitude and grace. What I've learned is this: atmospheres respond to authority. God has given us authority in our homes. When frustration tries to dictate the atmosphere, it does not get to stay. When heaviness tries to linger, it does not get to lead. We are not at the mercy of the bad moment or a hard day. We can partner with God and set the tone. Prayer is how I reset the climate of my home. It is how I invite heaven into everyday living and shift my emotions so they are in line with Him. If you sense the atmosphere in your home needs a reset, speak these scriptures out. Declare them over your space. The Word of God takes its place as the highest authority in your home. Pray them with intention, with confidence, knowing that God is with you.